Hello and welcome to Studio A. I have a lot of time to spend here and to think about current events and other things that befall our nation and the world. Although this is not a think tank, but I do have a lot of time to think on occasion. And I was thinking about poor. Not the traditional poor, but the POR, which is the topic of discussion today. The POR is now responsible for more POOR and soon to be more POOR. In other words, poor will result in more poor and even more poor if they are allowed to continue their antics. And it's amazing. I was listening to television today and news time, and when this individual from Washington, D.C. was out visiting a town hall in Cleveland, Ohio, blaming his opposition party for all the ills of his administration. And I cannot believe that POR is responsible for a majority of the POOR and those soon to become POOR, if you know what I mean. The curious thing is there are some SHEEP called sheep in this world that do not pay attention to what is going on. And they hear a soundbite and they are amazed at what is going on around them and follow the leadership of POR, which is unbelievable. Now, if the mystery will have to end. The POR is the leadership west of the Mississippi, and this is the first time the situation developed like this. POR, you ever hear of Pelosi, Obama, and Reid? Definitely west of the Mississippi and left as you can get. The worst left problem is out in Hawaii, the so-called birthplace of O.B.O. That's interesting. That's the name of his dog, too. Anyhow, if you are not concerned about what is going on today, don't bother watching the rest of my presentation. But you should be. You should be aghast at what is going on. This free country is going so far left, it might drag the West Coast out into the sea one day. This is no joke. Pay attention to what's going on, and you have a responsibility to act as a citizen of this great country and do the right thing. Don't let me tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Just pay attention to what's going on. You will make the right decision. Don't let poor keep you poor, make you poor, or make you poorer. What they are doing is absolutely the opposite to what they are talking about. They are getting this country in such a mess that some people don't even notice it. But the SHEEP are following their leadership in places of employment and places of governmental control. Have you paid attention as to how large that deficit has gotten in the last 3 years? It's explosive. It's going to get worse if we don't make it better. So pay attention to what's going on. And thank POR for all the good efforts that they have made. After all, don't forget, things don't get done in the Senate unless Mr. R in the POR committee lets it happen. Isn't that interesting? You've got to learn your politics. Although this is not a non-political statement and even non-partisan. Just bringing this to your attention about the POR, the POOR, and the soon-to-be POORER. The poor makes the poor and more poorer. Well, that's enough for today. Enjoy and have a freedom day for yourself and the rest of the country. And now, back to your whatever you were doing. Enjoy.